You guys are on the bottom of it, so if you want to, we can adjust it.
But what do you mean?
Go look. Go look. I'll sit here.
Oh no, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah.
No, you guys are in the middle.
Oh, they can see it.
Like,
yeah, no, that's alright.
Like aesthetically, like.
No, it's alright. It's alright. I wanted to be something like, oh, someone just came over to my house and I recorded.
Okay.
You know? Thank you, though. It's still recording, right?
Yeah, and he's waiting for a high five.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So you're 22 years old now, and you have like 6 years off career at this point. So you literally start as a baby. Yeah. How did that happen?
Well, I've been playing drums since I was 2 years old. My dad plays drums, so I just would like play on his drums, and then they got me a kit when I was 2 years old, like a little, like a kid's setup. So it was like smaller drums, so I could fit on it. I started touring when I was 16 though, because this girl, Nick West, found me on Instagram, and she was like she played bass for Prince. She was like a bass player, singer. And so yeah, she hired me when I was 16.
I read something about you that I didn't understand very well, so I want you to tell me. You went to a bar with your dad and you were supposed to see an artist playing, but you couldn't get in because you were too young.
So that was to see Thomas Bridgen. He's my favorite drummer of all time. Like, I think he's the best drummer in the world. Yeah, I was 11 years old and he was playing at a bar by my house for like this after party thing. It was a bar, so I couldn't go. So my dad held me up in the window. Yeah, and that's how I met him actually. And then I took lessons from him for like 5 years.
I know,
after that.
that's crazy. That's why I wanted to understand like how you got into this full circle.
Well, because he was just like, you know, it's a bar. So in my mind, he's like a celebrity. So, because as a drummer, like he's like so important. But he's just like carrying his own drums inside this bar and stuff. He had a band called the Memorials at the time, and they were really good, and I loved them. And so we went, and he held me up in the window to watch them play their whole set.
What you've been up to now? Because you play with different artists all the time.
So I have my band Damage that I've been working on a lot, and we just finished our album, so we're gonna start putting that out soon. I'm going on tour with a band called Filter in March and April, and that's really cool because one of their songs I've loved since I was like a little kid, Hey Man, Nice Shot, which is cool. Last year was a busy year for me, so Royal and Jaden and the Fall Out Boy stuff, lots of K-pop music.
It's true, I saw the memes that is like, oh, they were like very cute, and the drummer like going hard on the back.
It's funny because in my head, like I think I'm playing like really like soft, like, but then I watch videos back and I'm like.
I'm glad you mentioned these people, the people you worked with, because now we're gonna play a game. Okay, I sent you something on Instagram, a few names.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 8 names there with people that are related to you somehow. Most people that you've worked with: Fall Out Boy, Jaden, Lil Nas X, MGK, Royal the Serpent, Bad Bunny, and the Kid Laroi, and Tosh Peterson,
And him.
and Dad. I'm gonna give you 8 hypothetical situations, and you're gonna pick one person for each thing.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Someone who you wouldn't share a hotel room with.
I wouldn't share a hotel room with. I'm probably gonna want to repeat my dad for all of these, so I'm gonna save him for a better one. I don't know. I guess just probably Lil Nas X. I just talked to him the least, I think, so I don't know him very well. So either him or Bad Bunny, I don't know, because those are the two that I talk to the least, I guess.
Someone that you would make a full album with.
I mean, all of them would be fun.
But can just pick one.
I'm gonna say, since I can just pick one, I would love to do a full album with Bad Bunny, because I think that would be so cool to have my drums on like the reggaeton songs. I think it would kind of be a curveball, because I don't think anyone would expect it.
Exactly. Just like you at Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly. Me showing up to the Taylor Swift concert, yeah.
What's your favorite era?
I think Lover, because that's my sister's favorite album by her. So my sister, and she sings all those songs and stuff, so yeah.
You have a sister as well?
Yeah, I have a sister and a brother, an older brother and a younger sister.
Are they musicians as well?
Yeah, they both play music. I'm the only one who does it professionally. My brother is getting his PhD in history, which is like super crazy and sounds like a lot of work to me. My sister, she just started college like last year, and I think she wants to work with kids, but
Aw, that's cute. What about your mom?
My mom doesn't play music at all. She taught us. We were homeschooled growing up, so she taught us all. She's the best mom ever.
Someone you would invite to have lunch on a Sunday with your parents.
With my parents? Well, one of them is my parents, so I don't know. I feel like, I mean, for someone to not make a fool out of me, maybe Fall Out Boy, because Pete Wentz would be, he's a easy guy to talk to. Jaden and Royal would both maybe embarrass me in front of my mom.
I bet they would like it.
Yeah, Andy's like such a nice guy. They're all such nice guys. I feel like it'd be fun to have a Sunday lunch.
Then it can be the whole band.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole band. They're all like, you know, that's an activity we can all do together.
Someone you would go on a road trip with, not like touring, like road trip? Just vibe?
Probably Jaden, because we could literally talk for hours about the stupidest stuff.
How did it start with Jaden?
We had a mutual friend from Instagram, Quentin Hugh Griggs. I don't know, he was his roommate for a while. That's who introduced us. And then Travis Barker told Jaden that I should be his drummer. And there was like a bunch of, everyone kind of said it all at once. We just hung out at his house. Actually, funny story about that. I was hanging out at his house and his manager was like, do you want dinner? I'm making dinner. And she was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on hamburger buns. And I was like, that's dinner? I was like, no, I'm good. Like,
You stay with him for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been playing for him for about 3 years now. Yeah, he's one of my best friends. He's awesome.
Someone you would get wasted with?
Well, Jaden's also a great answer for that, but I'm going to say Royal, because we got really drunk on the... Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot my dad was on this list. We get drunk all the time together. Maybe I'm going to say my dad just because, well, I'm scared of what else is going to come up. We got kicked out of a karaoke bar.
Oh, really?
Like 2 weeks ago, or a week or two ago. My dad parties harder than anyone.
So he really taught you everything you know.
Yeah.
That's very iconic that he chose his dad
to get wasted with.
Yeah, honestly.
I know most people wouldn't say that. My dad people don't even realize like my dad is actually my best friend. He comes everywhere with me, like, and it's not like just saying that. Like we actually like talk so much shit and do everything together. It's so funny.
What song were you guys singing when you got kicked out of the karaoke bar?
Oh, I don't remember. I was way past remembering at that point.
I think I was trying to do a Hall & Oates song.
Well, no, what happened, I think the reason we got kicked out is someone else was supposed to sing and he went up and took the mic and he started
My
singing.
turn. I hopped my turn.
Yeah, so he skipped someone else's turn, so the guy kicked us out.
That's fair. I mean, he was feeling his feelings.
Yeah, you know, we're allowed to go in, right?
Someone you wouldn't ask for relationship advices.
Wouldn't ask?
You have Machine Gun Kelly, Royal the Serpent, and the Kid Laroi.
Oh, that sounds like
Kid Laroi.
No, that sounds like an answer that's gonna get me in trouble.
Let's say it.
You wouldn't
No, just
ask.
kidding.
You wouldn't ask. Kid Laroi.
Yeah, someone you're like, I love.
Why are you trying to tell me to say Laroi, dude? Laroi's gonna kill me. They would all kill me if I said that. Oh man, that's rough.
Who's on your list?
It's either Kells, Ryan,
Kells.
or Laroi. I'm gonna say Kells, MGK.
Yeah.
You would not ask Machine Gun Kelly for relationship advices.
No, and I'm not gonna give an answer for that, and I have no answer for that, but that's no explanation, but that's just gonna be my answer.
Someone you wouldn't share your Jib secrets with.
Probably, I wouldn't. Probably Laroi, just because I'm closer with Ryan and she knows all my deepest secrets, so she already knows them. So I guess probably Laroi. I mean, I love Laroi. He's the best, dude. He's so sick. I love him so much. But Ryan already knows all my deepest secrets, so.
I guess it works out fine because the last one is someone you would invite for your birthday party.
Oh yeah, of course. If she's not on my birthday, I'll be mad at her.
I will say this was my favorite work of yours. To see you with Royal and the Serpent.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How was that?
It's so fun. I love playing with her. She's like probably the most relaxed artist I've ever worked for, I will say. She's so just like, I mean, I don't want to like say this for her, but I think that she's just so surprised that she's able to make money playing music and like do this and tour. I think it like kind of shocks her. She wasn't expecting it to ever happen. So she's just so psyched all the time, just so happy. Like I've literally never seen her mad about something. Like stuff can go terribly wrong and she's like, well, and I'm like getting off stage like fucking calling him like crying and like all upset, and she's like, well, better luck next time.
But how did it start for you guys to work together? How long was it?
Well, we've actually been working together for longer than a lot of people think, because in 2021, she saw me at a Lollapalooza show, like an after party that I did with Jaden in Chicago. It was funny because she followed me and I followed her like without knowing that she had just followed me, and we both just started talking. Her and Brent, her boyfriend, who plays in Beauty School Dropout, we all like started texting at the same time just because I was like, I found her and I like listened to her music. I was like, she's so good. We need to play together. Right then I was like, we need to do a show together. Like even if it's just one show, like I want to play for you. So we did a festival that year, Unsilent Night, which is a festival in Texas. I was playing a show the night before with Jaden and I was like, I'll literally fly down the morning of the show. I don't care. And so I flew down, played the show, and it was like the most fun show ever. Like she's so much fun to play with. And that was I guess that was the first time we played together, and then we didn't play together for like another year and a half just because I was so busy with other stuff. Fast forward to Jaden's last headline tour, the I Hope This Never Ends tour that we did. And she was coming out a lot because Beauty School Dropout was opening up. She told me about the Fall Out Boy tour, and I was like, yeah, and then we'll be playing together. Basically, it's like we're such good friends that it's kind of like, even if I can't play for her, she's like, she doesn't care. And I'll always help her find a drummer if I can't do it, or anyone. I'll help her do anything, honestly. Like, she's such a cool person and a fun person to be around. That I think I was like, that's the happiest I've ever been on tour, is doing, yeah, just because like literally like there was no downsides, like nothing, nothing bad happened the entire tour. It was just like, we just had fun the whole time.
They were one of my favorite bands last year, I think. And I think it was the only time I saw you playing, because you were opening for Bring Me the Horizon and Fall Boy.
Yeah.
And then you played with Fall Boy right after, right?
Yeah. So I had never met any of the Fall Out Boy guys. I didn't even really know a whole lot about them. I just knew that they were awesome. The drummer had a family emergency and had to leave the tour real quick. So they basically just came into our dressing room like 2 days before and were like, can you fill in? And obviously I said yes. But yeah, it was like a day and a half notice, which was like scary as like a drummer to like go like learn all the songs that quickly, but it was still like so fun.
But you can do that, right? Because I saw your video, what was it like 50 songs?
25 songs, yeah. Yeah, it was because of the Fall Out Boy thing that we made that video. Because I had to learn 25 songs in a day, basically.
Okay.
Sometimes, you have to learn songs and people don't give you any info. You just kind of have to like go for it. But they were so like, Fall Out Boy was so just like, well, they were just like, thank you for doing it. I would say it wasn't that hard to do it. I was more just scared that people were going to be upset. When I filled in for Machine Gun Kelly, I was just filling in because his drummer had a broken leg. And like a lot of people were mad. I was like, well, it's either they don't play the show or I do it. A lot of people were mad, but with Fall Out Boy, the fans were just like, no, thanks for doing the show. Like,
but they got mad at you?
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly fans did. For a little bit, yeah. You suck for filling in for Rook. Like, I hate you. And I was like, damn, kind of sucked. But then, like, with Fall Out Boy, because I was like, I'm just trying to help him out, And then with Fall Out Boy, everyone was so nice. And they were like, dude, he's like, you saved the day. And so it was kind of nice. That's more what I was scared about, is people being upset that it wasn't Andy. Because, I mean, I would feel the same way, though. If I went to go see Motley Crue and Tommy Lee wasn't on drums, I would be like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, and that happened, actually, I think. Motley Crue, Tommy Lee broke his ribs and he couldn't play a couple shows.
Now that you said it, like, real quick, I remember when I was young, I had a phase that I loved Bon Jovi. Then that was like my first concert, and I saved up for that. I was like,
that's my favorite band of all time, right? My favorite band since I was 3 years old. That's my favorite band of all time.
Kidding.
I literally of all time. I have a signed drum. I posted it today.
I didn't see it.
Oh wait, I'm showing you this.
Okay.
I heard you're a fucking
It's Tigo, the drummer.
And my man Phil over here says, "Want to say hi to you. I'm glad. I heard you're a fan of the band too. I'm gonna send you these. He'll give them to you." Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so sick. I actually had just gotten off stage with Jaden in New Orleans, and it was a headline show we had. I think something happened. Like, I was upset about the show, basically. Like, I remember I got off and I turned on my phone so I could call my dad. Whenever I'm mad about a show, I call my dad and I tell him. He knows. It's probably annoying at this point, but I'll call him and I'll be like sad and I'll just be like saying how bad everything went. If I ever have like a show that I'm not happy about, I call him. So I turn on my phone to call him, and I have a text from Phil X, the guitarist from Bon Jovi, and I'm like, whenever he texts me, I like freak out because it's my favorite band of all time.
That's crazy. I would never expect.
No, literally of all time since I was a little
What's
kid.
your top 5?
My top 5 is actually, I have this very thought out. Bon Jovi, Oasis, and Red Hot Chili Peppers have always been my top 3. The next ones kind of change a lot. Right now, I would say it's probably The Clash is in the 4, and then, maybe Limp Bizkit's in the 5. Honorable mention is U2. Foo Fighters and like a ton of other bands, but Bon Jovi, Oasis, and Red Hot Chili Peppers have probably always been my top 3. I actually probably know the most Red Hot Chili Peppers songs, and I'm like a fan of the most Red Hot Chili Peppers songs, but I've just loved Bon Jovi for so long and Oasis for so long. It's like...
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that like I had a Bon Jovi phase when I was younger, and then I stayed for their concert. It was like my first concert, and Rich Sambora was my favorite band member. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna see him and everything. So he left the band at the day of the concert that I was going to.
I forgot he left the band when they were in South America. So wait, so did they play that show?
They did, but
Because I remember Phil X.
it was with Phil, yeah.
So that was probably his first show.
No, but nobody. Probably, I think so.
Because I remember he had to fly down and learn the set list on the way to the show in the airplane.
Nobody got mad at him, but I still feel the pain of not having seen.
Yeah, it's like it sucks, and I've had to fill in for a lot of people. I even just smaller things like filling in for Landon Barker when Sage couldn't do it. I still like think about that. Like, if anyone's expecting to see this certain drummer, like, they're gonna be sad. And whenever I can't do a tour and I call a friend to fill in, I had my good friend Chase. He's an amazing drummer. He did Royal's last tour after the Fall Out Boy tour because I was too busy busy with some other stuff. I was like even thinking that, and I was like, man, I hope nobody like is upset that he's there. Even like with me, like I think like Josh Freese is one of the greatest drummers of all time. I still am upset I never got to see Foo Fighters with Taylor Hawkins on drums, you know?
You didn't.
You know, and it's funny because I played so many of the same festivals with them, and every single time I left too early and I said, it's fine, I can see him next time, I can see him next time. And then we were on the same tour as him in South America. Actually, the first time I went to South America and the first time I went to Brazil is when I found out that he passed away. And that's why I got the Taylor Hawkins tattoo. And honestly, I think Josh Freese is the best drummer in the world. Like, he's one of the best drummers in the world. He can play every style of music. And I got to see him play with Foo Fighters, and he fucking kills it. He's so good at drums. But like, I still like wish I would have gotten to see them with Taylor, you know?
No, I think Foo Fighters is... You want more?
Sure. Dad, can you pass that down? Thank you.
You need ice?
No, it's okay. I don't.
Have any beer?
No, but...
Hi guys. How's it going? Good to see
Might
you.
be iced.
This
I don't
is
need ice.
Tosh Dad.
That's my dad. Sorry, I'm just pouring myself a drink right now.
Sorry, I should be a better host.
No, this is great. Cami bought me
Vodka
vodka
cranberry.
and cranberry, that's
I
all I
literally
wanted.
bought the vodka and the cranberry.
Vodka. Yeah, make me one of those.
You make it.
There's a glass
doing an
over
interview
there.
right now, Dad.
Oh,
God.
It's literally working.
I won an award for the Drumeo thing, and it's announced on Thursday, but I had to make a video acceptance speech because it's all online, and we had one where he yells at me in the background, and I was like, Dad, shut up, I'm making a video, and that just kind of, it reminded me of it right now.
But did you send it anyways, or you're gonna send the cling?
No, I said it in the way, the same. I don't care. We're the same way everywhere, dude. Like, everywhere we go, we're like the same fucking person. It's so funny.
When is your guy's birthday?
His birthday just happens in the end of December. He's a Capricorn, and then I'm an Aries. I'm April 6th. You want to know something fucked up? I'm a triple Aries. All of my signs.
No, Sun, Moon, and Rising.
Sun, Moon, and Rising are all 3 Aries.
So you're satanic.
You sound very chill for an Aries.
Thank you.
Just to end it, we're gonna do a thing that I ask you something, and you have to answer real quick the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, jeez, I'm terrible at this.
All right.
They do it all the time?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm ready.
3 artists that you dream of going on tour with.
Bon Jovi, obviously. Oasis, obviously. I wouldn't say Red Hot Chili Peppers because I only want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers with Chad Smith on drums because I fucking love him and he's so good at drums. So next I'm going to say Lenny Kravitz. And that's it. That's my 3 that I dream of going on tour with.
What would you do if you weren't a drummer?
Kill myself. Next question.
No, for real.
Seriously, I don't think I would ever want to live if I couldn't play drums. Drums are the greatest thing in the world. I love drums so much. I would give up everything to not even make money at it, just to literally just play drums in my bedroom. Like, I literally, if I like lost my arms and couldn't play drums, I'd probably just be like,
But probably you could do it. What's the guy name from Def Leppard?
Yeah. What's the drummer's name?
Rick.
Rick. Rick what? Rick, Def Leppard.
Yeah, the drummer from Def Leppard.
He lost an arm in an accident.
Is there something else that I've wanted to
Chef Tosh.
Chef
You know how to
What
cook?
about like
Chef
in the alternate
Boyardee.
universe that you never discovered?
We're pressing.
I know, you guys want something else.
It's not that you never got the chance. It's just like it's an alternate universe. Sorry.
You were saved.
Alternate universe.
Chef Boyardee is the best.
Chef Tosh.
No, I would hate. Dude, I make the gnarliest breakfast scramble. I'm telling you, one day I will make it for both of you guys, and I will change your life. But no, I would hate if I had to do that for a living. Literally all I do is play drums all day. Literally today I had an interview and it sucked because I mean it was awesome, but it sucked because I couldn't play drums. I woke up early, I played drums until my interview, did my interview, played drums, came here to do this interview to hang out with you because you're my dog. But drums are literally the best thing in the world.
Leave a message to the world. The final thing you have to say.
Do what you want and have fun with what you do because life is short, and if you don't have a good time, you're wasting your life away. So be happy all the time. And stay in school. No, not me.
Yeah, no, that was
No, I didn't stay in school.